I gathered my equipment and I washed my hands. Next, I opened the medication book and I turned to John Brown's med sheet. And I have to identify what medication I'm going to give. So I'm giving John Brown an 8 p.m. med. I'll tell the tester I'm giving John his 8 p.m. Ativan. Next, I open the count book. I find John Brown on the index. I also look at the name of the medication, John Brown Ativan. So his Ativan sheet is on page 10. You definitely want to look at the name of the medication on the index so you know you turn to the right count sheet, okay? Now I say to the tester, I am unlocking the box. You have to say you're unlocking the box. I have 2 blister packs for John Brown. I'm giving him his Ativan. So I make sure I take out the right medication. Now here is where I look at the blister pack to see how many pills I have. I have 30 pills. I look on the count sheet, in the amount left column, it also tells me I have 30 pills. So my numbers match, I have no problems. Now again guys, if the numbers aren't matching, you're on the wrong count sheet. I guarantee you, okay? But my numbers match, I'm good to go. So now I'm going to start check number 1. Check number 1 is the doctor's order to the pharmacy label. And you have to do it exactly how you see it on the Bible. Doctor's order to pharmacy label. If you do it backwards, you fail the test. Now remember, when we transcribed on the doctor's order, we came down to new medication treatment orders. Same thing here. So here's how you do check number 1. And you're saying this out loud. John Brown, Ativan, 1 milligram by mouth, once daily at bedtime. John Brown, Ativan, 0.5 milligrams. Take 2 tablets, once daily by mouth at bedtime. I just compared the doctor's order to the pharmacy label. That's check number 1. Now I do check number 2. The pharmacy label to the med sheet. And again, you say this out loud. John Brown, Ativan, 0.5 milligrams. Take 2 tablets, once daily by mouth at bedtime. John Brown, Ativan, 0.5 milligrams, 2 tabs, doses 1 milligram, once daily at bedtime by mouth. That's check number 2. Now, I have to pop my medication in a cup. I'm going to pretend to pop it here, okay? And you guys are going to pretend to pop too. But when you take this test, you have to pop the medication in a cup. So I'm going to say pop, pop. That way you know I put the right amount in the cup. And again, when you pop from a blister pack, always pop from the highest number working your way down, okay? So I have my meds in the cup, but I have to do check number 3 first. Pharmacy label to med sheet again. John Brown, Ativan, 0.5 milligrams. Take 2 tablets, once daily by mouth at bedtime. John Brown, Ativan, 0.5 milligrams, 2 tabs, doses 1 milligram, once daily at bedtime by mouth. That's check number 3. Now I give the medication to the tester, and I'll say, John, here is your 8 p.m. Ativan. They'll pretend to take it. I'll tell them I'll observe for a swallow. Now I do my silent look again. Pharmacy label to med sheet again. Now this is a silent look again, so you don't have to say it out loud, but if you do, that's perfectly fine. I just completed my silent look again. Now I document that I gave this medication. So I'll document the med sheet first. So I gave John Brown his 8 p.m. Ativan on the 13th. I find the 13 for the Ativan, and I put my initials in the box at 8 p.m. indicating I gave the med. But then I make sure I come to the bottom of the med sheet and I do my one-time legal reference, my initials and my signature. I documented the med sheet. Now, because we gave a countable med, I also have to document the count sheet too. So the date, I would write 6/13/2014. The time, I would put 8 p.m. The amount on hand, there were 30 pills before I popped mine. So the amount on hand was 30. The amount used, I gave 2. I have to write TWO. You can't put the number, you have to write the word. The route is by mouth. The amount left would be 28, and I sign my name. I documented the count sheet. I put everything away. I tell the tester I'm locking the box, and then I'll say I'll observe for side effects and effectiveness, and I'll wash my hands. That's the medication administration test. That's exactly how you have to do it when you take this test. Now, they give you